Well, tonight, for the first time in American history, the House of Representatives has voted to remove their Speaker, Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
What brought us to this point? A revolt of a small handful of conservative rebels, outraged that Kevin McCarthy cut a last-minute bipartisan deal with House Democrats and 125 House Republicans to temporarily prevent a government shutdown.
At the end of the day, keeping government open and paying our troops was the right decision. I stand by that decision. And at the end of the day, if I have to lose my job over it, so be it.
The move was led by Florida Republican Representative Matt Gaetz and backed by just a handful of 8 far-right Republicans.
8 people do not represent the base. The 8 people do not represent the entire GOP. This is about somebody that's in a safe district that is, taking the American people for a ride.
Former California GOP congressional candidate Tamika Hamilton just got back from the state GOP convention. She notes with a thin Republican majority, McCarthy took several steps to win the support of that small group of hardliners. One of those concessions was agreeing that a single Republican lawmaker could call a vote to remove the Speaker. Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida did just that.
And he has failed to take a stand where it matters. So if he won't, I will.
It's hard for me to believe that when he's under investigation with the House Ethics Committee, and it comes at a time where he had felt that, Speaker McCarthy didn't do all he could to support him. So, and if this was truly about, spending or ideology, again, you would have the Freedom Caucus standing behind him. There would have been a person waiting in the wings to take this position, and that did not happen.
Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries declaring it's now the responsibility of the GOP members to end the House Republican civil war.
The reality is, the Democrats want to govern.
Congressman John Garamendi says the historic vote to oust Speaker Kevin McCarthy is just the latest sign Republicans aren't interested in governing.
The chaos caucus, the Republicans have been just in chaos for the last 9 months. And today was the culmination of that chaotic situation in which they could not agree on who ought to be their speaker. They had a revolt.
Now, Representative Patrick McHenry of North Carolina will serve as Speaker pro tem until a new Speaker election can take place.
Or maybe 5 or 6 Republicans will decide to work with the Democrats and we'll create some sort of a coalition of government here in the House of Representatives. That's a very, very long shot.
Tuesday night, McCarthy said he will not run for the speakership again. And until there's another speaker, the work of the House is basically halted, with another threat of a government shutdown looming. Late tonight, the White House released a statement saying President Biden hopes the House will quickly elect a speaker.